Hey guys, Villarreal here. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Bitcoin. And today we just hit 31,500. We're about to hit $600. And if you go on the daily, we are actually breaking new all-time highs on the hourly. So as I was editing that last video for you guys, which you're about to see right now, Bitcoin just hit $35,000 or roughly $34,800 in like less than a minute. And it's still climbing back up, as you can see. Crazy. Everything's been validated. My price target of $35,000 that I told you guys like 2 videos ago has happened, and now we're there, and I think we're gonna be trading around this range for a little bit. So, but still watch the video. Show you guys real quick. You can see that we did speak all the way up here almost to $32,000, and I was talking about this in my last video. Now, before we go any further into the charts, I do want to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. I do greatly appreciate all your guys' support. Now, without any further ado, I want to talk to you guys more about what we're going to do today in Bitcoin world and what's going to happen on the hourly, 4-hourly, and I'm going to be doing live TA for you guys, and I haven't seen the charts recently, and I knew this move was going to happen, and if you guys do want to join the Telegram that I do have in the description down below, you guys can go down there, go to the Telegram, join. There is no members currently, but I know you guys are wanting to learn a little bit more about the trades that we're doing, and so if not, let me know if you guys want a Telegram group. I haven't made it just yet, but if you want to, I'll send you a link on it whenever I do make it. Now, without any further ado, let's get straight into the video of what Bitcoin is doing currently. As you can see on the hourly, we've just been kind of just dancing and bouncing off this EMA for the last few, hours, or actually a few days actually. And if you go on the daily, you see we're actually doing a lot more price movement, and I want to kind of get rid of all these lines that are on the screen, like the brush movements. Let's do this real quick. Just that way there's nothing that can give you guys a deterrence of what's actually happening. I think we went too far with one of them. Yeah, let's not get rid of that trend line. I need that trend line. There you go. Awesome. So you can see we did break out of the essentially what the trend line was going off of, this kind of wedge that we've been sitting in for almost since March of this year. You can see we trade on the below of it, and we've kind of made a few bottoms now, like 1, 2, 3. And you can see now we're trying to kind of get price movement, and I think this is an important level that we're going to stay at for a little bit, around the $32,000 level, and which I was talking about in previous videos. And if you guys didn't watch this video, I do greatly appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. I can't stress this enough. If you guys don't watch the videos, you guys don't know what the price updates are. So if you haven't already done it, go there and like, comment, and subscribe. Please do it already. If anything, we are actually just kind of floating around this level. And if you ask me what I see what might happen, and we always bring out the trusty fib retracement tool. If you guys don't know how to use this, I'm making a video soon about how to use it. But you see, we are kind of having consolidation, and if we were bounced back at this 0.5 level, we'd essentially be just retracing back to $28,000, which might seem scary at the moment, but it still might be a higher high, or sorry to say, a higher low, even if we do that. So even if we trade it down here and build more price stability, trade down here and build more price stability, we can maybe bring it back up. Or if that's not what's going to happen this year, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we go down further from here. I think we're just going to kind of trend higher, make higher lows. So if you look at the monthly, and I think the monthly is probably puts a lot of perspective for you guys to understand where we are currently. And I'll get rid of all these lines on the graph real quick for you guys. But essentially, we're just trading higher. And the next major resistance that I see for us is at this $35,000 price level, which if I'll put a trend line for you guys right here, let's do a horizontal line right there. We can see that we wicked here, and we've had a lot of open and closes at this level, but we haven't really retouched it yet. And so this might prove to be a little bit of resistance going forward for Bitcoin. And now this is a very simple TA, and if you guys want to learn how to do it, I encourage you guys to do more research on how to do this. But essentially, we're just trading up higher. And that's really just what's happening. And I told you guys in previous videos, and I think the last video I made about maybe like 2 or 3 days ago, I don't make videos very often, only whenever things that are exciting and happening in the market. But you see, if we take this trend line and we extrapolate it to maybe we go take it over. Oh, I guess it didn't work. From here to here, we extrapolate it to going over to the next, from the bottom or even the top of this. We can see we have a price movement maybe around $57,000. And this could be over the next few months. You can see that we had 3 months or 4 months of upwards price movement, and then we kind of traded sideways for another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, which is roughly the summer starting since April. We've been trading sideways. This is actually the first time we've broken up and started almost making new highs for this year. You can see we're actually pretty much higher than we were at the start of the year. And I do want to do a price and date range for you guys right here. So we started off this year in January 1st. We went all the way up here now to 92% up in movement. Now, where are we gonna be if we do go up to about 100% in movement? You can be maybe like right around there. There we go, around $32,800, which might be a pretty key level for us, right? Because if you think about it, that $32,800 level, is it $32,800? No, it is not. It's $32. That's so weird. Okay, there you go, right there. See, we have a lot of price influence right here, right there, and right here. And you can see we blew past this area, and we blew past this area when we came back down. And so with this, I do want to tell you guys that there is always going to be opportunities in the market for you guys to trade this. But you guys know we're not a trading channel. We are a accumulation channel, because it's more important for you to accumulate more Bitcoin every single day, because that's actually what gives you a better edge than traders. Now, you can go all day and ask, is this going to go up? Is this going to go down? Can I make a trade here? And I've never made a lot of money doing swing trades or doing day trades. I actually make a lot more money just sitting and accumulating and not really stressing out if I'm going to make my next dollar. And the big trades that I do are ginormous. Like, don't get me wrong, I still make big trades, and I don't do any longs on leverage, because if you do longs on leverage, you tend to lose more money than you actually make. And you're always putting more and more money into the casino. And the reason why I say it's a casino is because you don't know where it's going to go. You can't predict the price, but what you can do, you get a better generalized idea where it might go. And we were talking about this on this channel, not even like late September, where I was posting videos that we could see a, $32,000 Bitcoin by maybe October, if not in August. And, I was a little bit wrong. We did retrace a little bit, but it's important that we did retrace, because we built a lot more price stability going forward. And so, that's kind of the first thing I want to talk about with you guys, is that Bitcoin is really just making new all-time highs. It's going to happen. And, we take it back on the weekly, which I think is probably the most important chart for us to look at. You can see that right now we've just been trading higher, and there's not really much to say about this. Maybe we fall back down, back and touch the trend line. Maybe we continue going up, and I think we kind of stop out for this month of October, and we only have about 6 more days into the month. Or sorry, let me go back to the monthly chart. We only have about 8 more days until we finally close this candle, and this is kind of looking like a really strong candle for us. A lot of price were movement, and we've broken out of it, which I like to see. So if anything, we can continue trading at these prices at $31,600 because of the new Bitcoin ETF stock, because of the new Bitcoin ETF, or because of what's happening in the news right now. And I do want to talk to you guys a little bit more about what might happen going forward in Bitcoin world and where the price might go. And I kind of want to give you guys theoretical numbers, because I think theoretical numbers might give you a better perspective of where we might be going. And the numbers I want to tell you guys right now is essentially we are just going to keep moving higher towards new goals for us. And I want to talk to you guys real quick about what we might go to. And we might go to possibly maybe, I don't know, by the end of the year, I'm really feeling that we might go from $45,000 all the way up to $60,000. Because if we do go on the graph, and you guys can't see it right now, which is fine, but if we do go back up to roughly $60,000, it's a 270% increase in price in this year, which is kind of more than Bitcoin average returns per year might be. The average return for Bitcoin, year over year is about 127%, and even at the 127% price of Bitcoin would be around $37,000, $38,000. So even if we do trades at $38,000 and we just kind of chill there until the end of the year, which might happen, I honestly, not a lot of people are buying Bitcoin right now, except the speculators and the people that are knowing that what's going to happen in the news. And so if you like to speculate with me, I give you guys all the power to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.